King of Anime podcast. Oh my god, we're back. It's been a whole month. Oh, dude.
Oh, my sweet Jesus.
Oh, mother trucker, dude. That hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
What?
Yeah. Watch out, profanity.
Wait.
It's
Oh, yeah. I forgot. We got to get SeaTactics demonetized. I forgot. That was another agenda I had to push.
Wow. But actually, you know what? Now that you bring that up, since we've been gone, that's also a good song by Rainbow, by the way. Check it out. There was an incident that occurred in our private chat that we have, just the three of us, and we got to talk about this, you guys. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Sure do.
I think I do.
I shall bring up the cursed image. And here it is. Now, I'm going to put this center over the logo. Just to make sure that you guys can see this. Now, I want to say that I'm innocent here. But let's first, actually, let's just read out what I said. I said, I cry every time with a Y instead of an I. First of all, I have to apologize for that, you guys. I should have put an I there. Why did I put a Y? Why did I put a Y? I don't know what I was thinking. Was I trying to be cute? I put the I in front of the cry, like it's an iPod. But I put the Y in replace of the I and the time. I just had to bring that up, you guys. All right, moving on. I'm just kidding. So,
Lolicon.
I'm not a Lolicon. Okay,
FBI,
so
open
we
up.
were talking about the character from Bluma to You, named You, and there was a screenshot.
She's 15. She's 15, guys.
You're right, she is 15. And I meant to type in, I'm not saying I would bang you. I'm just saying the anime is beautiful because you guys know that I love Bluma to You and the way it looks. And then
I'll say you love blooming to you.
A little too much.
I forgot to put in. I forgot to put in the not. The original message was supposed to be, I'm saying I would not bang you. Because I wouldn't.
It's just that his real intentions surface, and we got that message.
Freudian slip. I would never do such a thing. Moving on.
I am disgusted.
So, also, we have a community King of Anime server thing, majig, and at the end of the show, we're going to announce the results of the poll. And if you don't know what that is, you can join the server. The server is in the description on the YouTube channel on this video, and you can join. You'll be able to vote on 7 anime. Most of it is what we covered here, but actually, I think 12 or so people voted on what they wanted to watch. No, I think there was actually like 20-something participants. So 20 people voted on this, and we're going to announce the results, if any of the anime that is going to be killed or not, on the first week for the community KOA. So if you want to join that, you can. It's it links to it to my server. It's in my server. Super cool stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to talk about the first anime of the day?
Yeah.
My body can't take it anymore. God, I am so ready.
Let's talk about Slime Daddy episode 15.
Woo!
The Jura Forest Alliance. I'm glad Slime Daddy is getting some response here. Slime Daddy is consistently really good. After the orcs attack, Slime Daddy takes in the orcs that are left, forgiving them. Trainee then names the Slime Daddy the Chancellor of the Forest, and we learn that Gabiru is expelled by his father. Slime Daddy is then put under a test from the King of Dwarfs, and he passes with flying colors. Slime Daddy names the newly born city the Juru something Foundation, I don't know, and it's the capital city of Slime Daddy City. So, Slime Daddy did what he did every episode. He wins. What'd you guys think?
He done did it. He done did what he was supposed to do when he was
Right.
supposed to done did it.
We also got a new opening.
Yeah, I like the other one better, in my opinion.
I like
But,
this one more, just because I didn't like the other song, but I don't like either of the openings actually. So
What the fuck?
yeah,
I mean, what the flip?
I just don't.
Fudge.
Fudge.
Yeah, freaking Slime Daddy has just been on a roll as far as being consistently good.
Hold up.
It's-
Why is this not playing a slideshow? I'm sorry. It's not playing a slideshow.
Oh.
Oh no, it's messing up. Oh no.
Just upload your hentai images and no.
Let's just.
No, continue on. Actually, I'll try to fix this in the background.
Yeah. I mean, this recent episode was pretty cool, but if I could talk about just the episodes that we didn't really cover overall, like in general, it was all awesome. The fighting the orc, what was he? The Devour Orc, God, Demon King, or whatever. He was pretty awesome. That whole fight was pretty badass, and what's her face's boobs gotten bigger.
They got oh my god. Like I just noticed, just looked and I was like, yo, is it just me? Or did those things just grow like Jack and the Beanstalk? Like what the fuck is going on?
She evolved.
You get like a mega evolution? Like I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's
She did. Her boobs got much bigger, you guys. I agree.
all the better to rest on Slime Daddy with.
So what do you guys think about the orcs joining? So like the orcs happened, and I can't figure out how to get the slideshow going, so I don't know what's going on.
Pantomime. Just use your hands.
Dance off stage. Yeah, no. So he's basically like, I think he said that he's taken the sins of the orcs on himself, and that he's gonna take the rest of them in.
He's Jesus.
He's literally Jesus, you guys.
Jesus.
Slime Daddy is not only overpowered and gets all the ladies and horn bobs, but is now Jesus. He's like a, oh god, what was that? Jesus Christ Superstar, right? Remember that? Or Jesus Christ? It was like it's told like Genesis or something like that in the form of a rock concert or something. Remember that?
I think I do.
I know nothing about the world. I live in a bubble.
This is really old. It's like late 90s, early 2000s, I believe. So
Yeah, but I think I've heard of it.
that's Slime Daddy. He's
years.
rock and roll Jesus. I think that's a Kid Rock album. Oh god. Oh god.
So you're saying he's Kid Rock?
I'm saying he's Kid Rock.
Sweet. He's an American badass.
He's an American. He also maybe copied Sad But True, but you know.
Yeah, well.
It was a sample, you guys.
did.
It was a sample. Okay.
He's original though, like Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. Why are we talking about music? Jesus Christ.
You started it.
You started it. So Gabiru is also expelled by his father, actually, and his father was like, "You ruined everything. Get out." Gabiru is like,
Wait, can we
okay.
can we chant Gabiru really quick? Cause
Gabiru.
that was very-
Gabiru.
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 It's out of time.
We were
That is
so
addictive.
off. At first, I didn't really like Gabiru, and then all of a sudden, he rushed into battle against his father's will and kind of overthrew, the power and whatever. But then once he was like, willing to sacrifice, I was like, oh, I like
guess
this
you could
guy.
say,
I can't see him.
I guess you say Gabiru is raging against the machine.
Jesus Christ!
All right, let's get this motherfucker. Let's get him out of here.
Let's get him. Let's overthrow him like Gabiru did.
Gabiru. Yeah.
But did you like how Slime Daddy gave basically his dad like an upgrade, and his dad was like, Gabiru, you're out of the kingdom, buddy. Sorry. I got my new look. I'm no longer gray anymore. I'm badass, but you know what? You're gone. You're exiled. It's like, jeez.
Yeah,
Like
I was
he,
kind of surprised that he got exiled, to be honest, because I thought he was gonna. I mean, I like the fact that he got exiled because because he did overthrow him and throw him in prison. I mean, but
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, his heart was in the right place because he actually thought, I have to go on the offensive to save my people. We can't just sit here. I mean, he really thought that. So it wasn't like he was trying to take the throne just for selfish reasons. And he probably would have never done this if it wasn't for his three, or was it three or two? His other friends goading him into it because they're like, "Yo, Gabiru, you're the best. You can take over. You are the strongest. You remember when Gopta beat your ass? That's because he is the true leader." And eventually, it all went to his head. But I thought it was pretty cool how you know he's like off in his own, and maybe he'll get redeemed, but probably not. I don't see it, but
Yeah.
hey,
He's definitely gonna join Slime Daddy's crew.
yeah,
yes.
that'd be cool if Gabadoo joins and he just overthrows Slime Daddy, just like
he
that.
tries to overthrow him, and it's like he just takes his finger and just flicks him, and he flies 1,000 feet.
he Slime Daddy does
That didn't
everything
work.
so effortlessly. He is consistently just like on top of things. It's like the moment you're like, oh wait, is there someone stronger? Then he's like, nah, psych.
I mean, he literally made the final boss basically just a test, and he's like, "System, you go ahead and take over for me." And he was just kind of playing, on cruise control, just like doing everything. He's like, "Okay, I can take it from here," and then he just gets serious after that. I'm like, "Damn, he's so strong."
So the King of Dwarfs comes by and they fight, and
I think we all
the
knew how
person,
that was going to
yeah,
end.
yeah. I was like, this is gonna be a test, isn't it? Turns out it was a test, but they had the fight, and I'm just gonna ask you guys. Trainee declares Slime Daddy the winner. Is Slime Daddy
I
pulling?
mean,
Is Slime Daddy? Did the King of Dwarfs pull this fight? Because Trainee, named him the Jura Forest person. So I'm just saying that could be a little biased, and I paid good money for this fight.
But the only thing is with the fight, he I think he declared that all Slime Daddy had to do to win that fight was just to deflect his attacks. They weren't like,
Does he not
fighting to the death
watch?
or anything.
Does he not watch the show?
he does. I want to say he doesn't know who he is. He just knew him from that one time that he was with elves or whatever. But yeah. I think that's all it took was just when he saw that he wasn't a threat and that all he was doing was blocking and he wasn't even trying to like swing at him. He's like, okay, this person's not a threat. He's actually a decent person. He's strong, so I should jump on that and try to like have an alliance with him. So I think that was just his thought behind it
What
all.
if he was a decent person but just not strong enough to hold a sword and he just killed him?
He didn't
Like,
even
you're a
swing all
good
that
guy,
hard.
but yeah, you're a good guy, but yeah, sorry, kid.
God damn it.
Just,
You made me drop my sword. I'm gonna kill you.
So, we see Slime Daddy's small village has grown into a little bit of a town, a little bit of a city. And by the end of the episode, it's turned into a city. In fact, the city is named Capital City, or the capital is named Capital City Slime Daddy.
That's right.
Yes.
Like because he was like, no, you don't have to name it that, and they're all drunk. They're like, you should name it Slime Daddy because that's the greatest. It's like, yeah, that's a great idea. He's like, that's really too modest. Come on, no, let's do it. Yeah, and soon they're gonna name all the characters after portions of the city. That one's Rangu. That one's
Hornbobs.
Right.
Oh gosh.
I
he has
really
the
like
worst
the
name.
fact that I like the fact that we have kind of not really a goal, but something to look forward to with this whole uniting all the races under this umbrella of Slime Daddy. Because up until this point, it's been pretty much we have a threat, we solve it, kind of like Dragon Ball Z style, but
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like we have something. It's not really like Slime Daddy is going to go out of his way and say, hey, bitch, who are you? Come under my wing. But it's like now we know for sure we have this thing that we're going to do. It may not be a goal that Slime Daddy is actively trying to accomplish, but it's still cool that we have something.
I agree.
So what are you guys giving this one?
Oh yeah, pass.
We're passing it.
Yeah, pass as well. It's too good. It's too good. I enjoyed the show way too much to kill this at all. It's even with the whole Slime Daddy being overpowered beast. That's actually a good part of the show, in my opinion. I don't know. Mob Psycho 100 Season 2.
Yeah.
Episode 2. Urban Legends Excavating Rumors. I don't know what that means. But, yeah. I don't have a synopsis for this. So they basically... So Mob and Reagan basically go to this, like, very rural kind of area of Japan to basically scam people. And, you know, doing all their stuff. And it turns out there's already some people that are there that kind of that don't want them there.
Oh, I'm so glad Mob Psycho's back. I love this show.
This show is so damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, talk about the Flash guy.
Oh, so you were cutting out there. What'd you say?
Yeah, you were cutting out.
Wait, oh shit, me. Oh fuck. Can we talk about the Flasher guy? Because
I mean,
Which
yeah.
guy?
the Flash guy.
Oh, the Flasher.
It was like he just came in there and not expect, especially a show like Mob Psycho, to have somebody like him. He's just flashing little girls. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then he's just like, I get pleasure from other people knowing I get naked, but I don't want you to see my face.
Get
and he has
naked.
this red, yeah, he has this trademark red raincoat. Like, I don't know. It was just a weird situation. And then
And
we
he
had the
had-
Grudge rip off.
Oh man.
He had his own stun gun with him, so at least he was a Flasher that was came to protect himself if someone was gonna get
Yeah.
after him.
Wait, where did he hide that thing? Did he have inside? Oh no.
I think we know where he hid it. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna be honest here with you guys. When it comes to, I watched Mob Psycho for you, everything animated, because I know you wanted to watch this show.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I didn't think it was anything special.
The first season?
The first season, yeah. I liked the last episode. I liked the first couple episodes. Episode 1 of season 2, I liked more than this one.
Oh yeah, me too.
I thought this episode was fun. It was a good episode. I thought the first episode had much more impact. It made me emotionally resonate with the character more than I had in season 1, actually, of Mob. And this
Really?
episode kind of felt it was good. It was entertaining. I loved like every second of it. It felt like did it feel kind of like a distraction, like a just to introduce this character kind of thing? Like I didn't feel.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
I get what you mean. It's kind of like it felt sort of like fillerish, but that's how Mob Psycho really is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's not episodic, but sometimes the events really don't connect with each other.
I guess.
Oh, that was an accident.
Oh, what's an accident?
My girlfriend's playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh,
Well,
but
earn your keep.
but
goddamn O'Driscoll's coming for us. Gonna have to put him under, 6 feet under. Right, Dutch? Gotta
Nah.
earn your keep.
Have you lost faith in me, Arthur?
He'll be fine. Just put him in the back. What was the question? I'm sorry.
I like. I don't. This episode, I don't even know what to. Well, let's talk about the lady from the lake who comes out and is and the oh god, what is his name? Shinrin. He's like, what? Are you hitting on me? Dude, like the zombie girl from the lake. I thought that was hilarious.
That was pretty cool. I like the fact that the dude was fat, but he's agile as hell.
he is way more athletic than me. My God.
I want to say he's a big dude, and he's able to fly through trees and dodge this woman's slicing attacks. It's like, whoa! If it wasn't for the fact that if he was maybe a little bit more in shape, he probably would have been able to defeat her. He's like, damn, this fat body.
I just like how that zombie girl just shows up randomly, and just like we're having this battle with a perv, and then the zombie girl comes to take the perv away to the lake, and then Shinra is like,
Well,
I gotta go save him.
Wanted.
Oh,
You know what she was after? She was like, ooh, a man. Let me take you into the lake.
She was after the brains, but not the kind you're thinking.
I know what it is.
And then Mob shows up. Oh my god, this part's funny too. He shows up and he defeats her with ease, and it she's turned into like this big huge monster, and the reason he can defeat her is because he's out of the loop. He doesn't know what's going on, so she's not scary to him.
It's because it's an older tale and he's young. So
Yeah,
it's
he's a millennial.
I would say the fact that he's a millennial, he won.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I love that was my favorite part in this whole episode. And then right after that, they're like going down some tunnel or something like that, and this old woman starts running at him, and Mob is freaked out. He's like, and he gets ran over by this girl, I believe, and it's some granny, and he's frightened
he doesn't get ran
by
over.
her.
He falls running though.
Oh yeah, he falls running. Oh my god. What did you guys think about that scene? I thought that was just hilarious as well. If it wasn't out for the scene before it, it would have been the best scene.
I want to say I was dying because I was like, well, first I was thinking what he was thinking because I think they were both thinking that she was an evil spirit, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh God, run, and she was just going on a jog or running or whatever, and he fell and was like, I lost to an old lady.
Yeah, like pretty much the first time Mob used his powers on the old lady and it didn't work, I said, okay, yeah, this isn't like an evil spirit because there's no fucking way that Mob being so overpowered would have no effect on this woman.
Right.
So beautiful. God. Now that I think about it, I really like this episode. Oh my god! And the screenshot just appeared on the screen. And then they have the pervert and Shinrin have a fight like in Street Fighter.
At the
That was awesome. That was so
fantastic.
awesome. I was marking out when I saw that. I'm like, yes,
I love it.
yes.
That was.
I can mark out over anime.
Mark out over anything.
That's right. I was literally just like, oh my god, this is so awesome. And he's like, I got a secret up my sleeve, and he literally just runs away.
Yeah, he needs to give Joseph back his swag because that is his technique.
Yeah, seriously. There's only one thing left to do. Run away.
Oh my god, this episode. I think we just talked about everything in the episode in like like no time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really like I said, the series. I think season 2 has been better than season 1 so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. When I sat down and I watched Mob Psycho season 1, it didn't have as much resonance with me as it did with others. I don't know why that is. I thought it was entertaining. I was enthralled by it at times, but I don't know. I was I was kind of the same with One Punch Man as well.
I was gonna say what my problem was when this show came out was that One Punch Man came out before it, and people were trying to compare it just because the same creator created both, and it's like they're two completely different shows. Yeah, sure, maybe they have the same arts, not really the same art style, but the eyes kind of look the same in a way. But it's like I don't know, you can't really compare them. They're two different shows, and I think I get enjoyment for both for different reasons, obviously. But this show, the art style is. I just love the art style. It's so.
It's like the 80s
awesome.
and 90s era of crazy ass anime rolled into one.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's
And
what
just
I
the
like.
animation, the animation in general is just really awesome. Bones does some really good stuff.
What do you guys got to give Mob Psycho episode 2? Are we giving it a pass or a kill?
I'm
He
passing.
passing. He
Passing.
passing.
I'm passing as well. Let's talk about the next anime on our list. Some of you may know it as one thing. Some of you may know it as another thing. That's a weird transition. Dororo.
Yes.
Oh.
Episode 2 of Dororo. The story of Bandai Namco. Dororo and silent protagonists head out but run into trouble in the form of a village's princess, Bandai Namco. They kill her, and then something strange starts to happen to silent protagonists. Do we know this guy's name yet?
Yeah, he said it at the end of the
yeah.
episode.
His name is
it's like Hugh
his name is
Grensland.
Yakimaru.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, he finally says it. Can we just say how cool this show is, first of all?
This show, when I saw that this was an Osamu Tezuka original work, I went all in. His stuff, I don't know, when people say when newer anime fans come in who are really into the social aspect of anime and not really the past, and all they watch is the new stuff, when they say, but Osamu Tezuka is a bunch of old stuff. Dude, Osamu Tezuka created Astro Boy. Old stuff. Get out of here.
Right.
This is one of those examples of you shouldn't judge it just because it came out in 1968. This is fine storytelling. And Osamu Tezuka, there is a reason he is the godfather of the manga medium. In that he's done so much for anime and manga. He's basically the reason the industry freaking exists. It's because of this stuff like this. And this is good.
I mean, it sells itself. You see this guy rips off his fucking arm, and there's swords on both, and he's blind. He was born without skin. It's just like it's everywhere, but it's like one of those that's like you're okay.
Yeah,
you hooked me after the first episode.
He's born with eyes, a mouth. He can't speak. He has no tongue. He has no ears. He has no arms or legs. And all because of some curse he has, or some sacrifice, right?
Yeah,
it's all because of his bitch ass father.
Mm-hmm. His bitch ass father wanted to rule a kingdom or something, and
he wanted to basically because I guess his region was like just ravaged with famine and just like disease, so he decided, I'm gonna try to pray to Satan, and maybe we can get this fixed up. And then they were like,
Hail
all right,
Satan.
cool. Yeah, pretty much. All right, cool. We'll help you out, but we want something in return. We got to have some type of exchange going on. He said, all right, cool. But the thing is, I'm assuming that he thought the demons were going to take something from him. That's why he was pretty much okay with it. But once he seen it was his son, I think that's when he really started to regret what he had did.
Yeah.
I would too. That's so crazy. And the concept of this show is awesome. It plays out like a revenge story, but it's not. It's so unique and interesting because he goes around and he's killing these creatures. I assume Bandai Namco, the game company he killed in this episode, he's going to get his eyes back, I assume, because they played up this woman's eyes a lot. But like, he goes like in the first episode he got his skin back,
Yeah.
and then this episode he got something back because at the end his body started to change.
Yeah, I think he got his eyes back because he blinked. He blinked at the very end.
Yeah, I think so. And I mean, the first shot of Princess Bandai Namco was basically her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was what the shot was really focusing on. So,
And did we not think for a second that she wasn't evil? Because
Yeah.
right when I saw her, she's like, "Hi, welcome to my door." It's like, oh, she's evil. Kill her.
My legs don't work. I'm poor Bandai Namco.
Mm-hmm. And he knew. He ripped off his arm. He was ready to cut him down.
Yeah, when she said when they just was talking about her, and then they said her legs don't work. As soon as they said that, I said, "Yeah, there's got to be some type of reason why." I was thinking like maybe she had like tentacles or some shit, but it wasn't really that far off.
Same.
The body, the thing we saw was her tail apparently. So, I think maybe she took over some poor princess's body, or maybe like a berserk situation. The princess gave it up for power. Who knows?
You know what? I think maybe that's what it was because, first of all, the villagers knew exactly who she was. Like, they were in on it.
Right.
They were feeding these people to this woman. And, silent protagonist gave zero fucks and just, straight up murdered her. Like, after he had killed, I guess, the demon, like, you just see her and she's like, "Oh, I know you. Come on, go give it a try." And what does he do? Right through the fucking eyes with the sword. Just like, and I'm like, damn, he just gives zero Fs.
yeah. I mean, crazy. One of my favorite parts of this episode, besides that, was the traveling big head guy with the pilgrim's bell.
Oh,
Freaking, he was a walking tiki head.
What did he say? I can't remember what he said. He was like,
do you want or something?
yeah, that was it.
It made me think of Resident Evil, where the merchant's like,
"Welcome."
"What you buying? What you selling? What you buying?"
Yeah.
It reminded me of that. But like, I love that story because I think from what this episode told about him, he was the ghost of a pilgrim that the guy fed to the princess.
Yeah, he was the first guy that the demon killed, and he rang that same bell the first time, and he was forever haunted with that sound. Like, I think that was originally the one that they wanted to kill, not the priestess, but that big tiki head guy. And it kind of
and he
didn't work.
disappears on the top of his stash of gold, or his coins, is his currency. And man, that right there, most anime wouldn't even do that. They would just do the princess thing, and then that would be the episode. But they added this side character, the side story, and gave it this resolution, and it's so cool. Like, it's just this random thing in there, and it was really compelling, and it made the episode more interesting and just so much better without it.
Yeah.
I also want to
go ahead.
I want to ask this because I thought of it. Since we are assuming that Yakimaru has eyes, is that going to hinder his ability to see evil in people? Because the whole thing where it's the white flames and like good people and red for bad. Like, if he has that whole ability to change up.
Well, you cut out a lot there.
I was gonna say, I think I got most of it, but
yeah, I
I
understood what you were trying to say.
Yeah, but to answer your question, maybe. I guess we'd have to wait for the next episode, but I surely hope not.
I think it would be interesting if they played it up a little bit. It would add a dynamic in that episode like he's not used to seeing.
Yeah.
And now there's this whole new world that he can see.
A whole new world.
God damn it. You're fired.
Oh, shit. Didn't last one episode and I'm gone.
Yeah, no, that would be interesting if they played in that a little bit, you know, where I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll be like, he's like squirming around and rolling around or something like that because he's freaking out because he can see.
Mm-hmm. Because the next thing would have to be like he'd probably gain his speech back and he'd start talking.
Something like that. I can't wait for that. This guy to actually have a voice and just to see this character's so interesting. It seems like, you know, he's obviously this awesome killing machine, right? He can live somehow, but he can live.
Yeah.
He doesn't have eyes or ears. Or he can't even hear.
Yeah. How did he live? By the way,
I'm wondering how he learned all this stuff. I think whoever picked him up taught him through whatever method it was. I don't know what it was, but I don't think he just learned like on his own.
Yeah. There's no way. Someone had to have taught him it, and I thought maybe it was be the other blind guy, which, by the way, he's awesome.
Oh,
The blind mandolin player who has a hidden knife in his mandolin. I'm like, oh, this guy's awesome.
Yep.
I like his voice too. He's got that old gruff sounding voice that's just badass.
God, and his design is so awesome too. It's so
Yeah,
different.
really. Yeah, I like all the designs of the characters. They're just so. And how do you like the fact that the name of the show is The Little Kid?
I think that's
isn't
awesome.
the main character.
Yeah, it's like there's this silent guy who's like, he totally has like much more mystique than Dororo. But Dororo is the name of the show, so like, what is this kid gonna do? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's about his journey.
Yeah, that was a question I was asking myself because it seems like, you know, because obviously, like, it seems like Hyakkimaru is the more interesting, but since he can't function like a main character should be able to, we have to tell the story through Dororo. Hopefully, he has more of a role. I don't want him to just tell us how he's feeling, and you know, I want him to be his own character. Hopefully, we see that.
He's definitely got a good voice actress. That's for sure. I don't know who she is, but she's doing a really good job. Same with Hyakkimaru. He's got a really good voice actor.
Yep, I love. But yeah, so far the kid's not overbearing because sometimes some kids can be tricky because they could be annoying in animes. But so far, I'm not annoyed by the kid, so that's a good quality.
Yeah. By the way, I was just thinking someone should take the Pilgrim Bell ghost guy and then just add the "what you boyin" thing to it. I'm gonna do that.
I want to say do it because I already I'm gonna be doing something else with another anime and another song. I told Sasuke about it last night.
Guys writing songs without me, the only like professionally trained musician in here. You leave me out of this.
I'm not writing a song. It's already a song.
It's already a song. You already did it.
God. All right, get him while he's weak, Satsuki.
I don't know what. Oh yeah, Saber sucks.
No. No. Not Saber.
She really does suck.
Oh, that's so true as well. You're right. Well, I'm going to write a song about you guys. It's going to be about Saber.
Can't wait.
It's going to be about Saber killing you. All of you.
Saber would never kill me. She has way too much honor.
She probably would never kill any of you. Unless you try to kill her.
Yeah.
And she probably
try to kill you. I'm not that.
Yeah, you can't kill Saber. Saber's the best. We all agree. Shield. Oh wait, we gotta. Oops, jumped the gun there. What are you guys giving Dororo? You passing or killed it?
I'm gonna say
Passing.
the highest pass I could possibly give.
All right.
I mean,
Passing
for
it.
the first.
Passing
I mean,
it from
for-
orbit.
I mean, seriously, out of all animes this year, and I think I'm looking forward to this one the most.
Yeah,
like
same.
all the other ones, I've always, I have to watch it, and it's part of the show. But now, even if this thing gets killed, I think I'd watch it. It's got me hooked that much.
There's no way this is getting killed unless in like the next episode Dororo is, I don't know, making out with Hyakimaru or something.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Shield Hero. Let's talk about it.
Woo, woo, woo. All right. We get to start from episode 1, right?
We can.
Please, let's
can.
talk about it.
Episode 2, The Slave Girl. Now Fumi buys Raftalia as his slave. He is a very cold man, but he treats her to dinner, cures her illness, gives her some potions. And, and then they go around killing some stuff, and Raffi's family died and all that. It's sad. Let's talk about Shield Hero. What do you guys think?
Ooh.
Let's see. Who wants
Go
to
ahead.
start? All right. I did not know anything about this going into it. I figured it was just going to be another, hey, I got transported into another world anime. And I was right. But when I got to watching it, I was like, okay, this is a bit different. And I got to like the fact that this guy, after the first episode, he isn't set up as a traditional hero where everybody is singing with high praise and like, oh, this guy, can't wait for it. He's kind of like a hero. Well, not even really a hero, but like he only has the title hero, but everybody looks at him as this evil man. And he's just got all these people that are just like staring daggers at him. It's like all through lies and deceit. And I love that twist that added to it, and it made it that much more interesting to me. And you can tell the same story over and over again with the whole transporting to another world, but if you can make it interesting, you got my attention, and I'm looking forward to it. After that first episode, it's really got me hooked. Sasuke,
I am here. If I cut off, let me know. Just like
I want to say you sound
go
good.
Just like go shut the fuck up, and then I'll be like, okay.
Okay, you got it. But you sound good right now.
I really like the fact that Nafumi was like the black sheep, because that's something I usually don't see at all. That's the
You're
thing.
cutting out.
You're cutting out.
Fuck.
All right.
You were supposed to say shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but
we're not
be
mean. We don't want to be mean.
I'm not a savage.
We're not like now Fumi. We're not telling slave girls to kill things.
He's not that bad though.
All right, try again.
All right. I was at the part where I liked the part that he was the black sheep and he was hated by everybody, but I really didn't like the process of it all. I thought it was too I thought it was happening too suddenly, because it all happened on an accusation of this one chick who ruined everything. Shout out to her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shout whatever
her name is mine. She is a bitch.
Totally. With a capital B.
But I think we all seen this coming though. Just the fact, I seen it coming as soon as she did not, when everybody was lining up and they were choosing who they were going to follow, and nobody chose me. And then all of a sudden she rolls her hand.
Cutting out.
You're cutting out again.
Well, just to address some of your concerns while your internet's trying to recover, you made it seem like you didn't like the process because of this one girl.
Yes.
In the episode, during when mine actually brings this up, that the country they're in is a matriarchy. It's not a patriarchy, meaning the women are basically the ones that are, the ones that kind of control things. They're the people that you look to, not like a patriarchy where it's the men. So
you're right.
Because of that, that is why people believe mine. Because why wouldn't they? She's a trustworthy, female. Not one of those males.
We're in feminist land, basically.
No comment.
Super evil, just scum type of thing.
Women's rights. Ha! Is that what you're trying to say?
I think, like you were saying, Sasuke, just the whole how she just kind of joined him like it was nothing. I had my suspicions there too. I'm like, this seems too good. But then the second that she started like, oh, I like your sword, and was like making him get all flustered and everything, I'm like, she's playing him. She's playing him like a fiddle.
Did you guys think it would happen the way it did, though? Did you guys think she was going to take all of his money and run away? Or did you think she was going to do it the way she did it?
I think she was going to rob him, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he wanted to rob him blind or kill him.
Your internet's really good today, Satsuki.
Oh, God.
I don't know what's wrong. What's going on?
Hasn't really fucked up.
I don't know what you just said, but
I know what he said.
beautiful.
He said, it sounded like he said fucked up, and it was funny because it sounded fucked up while he was saying fucked up.
Some Maru.
You're such a robot, Satsuki. I love
I
it.
know. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean,
he's gonna go fix it now.
when the twist happened, I mean, for me, as I read the manga, so it's.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know this twist was going to happen. I personally did not. I felt yes.
Even when you read the manga,
it wasn't as it didn't make it as apparent. That being said, it tried really hard not to make it as apparent, while still trying to make it apparent that something's going on, which is confusing. I don't know why they would do that. They would bring up something that makes you suspicious, and then right after that, they would quell your suspicions. So I was like, why are you doing that? That's very strange. They changed a little bit of the stuff from the manga, even though this is based off the light novel, so it could have been the same way in the light novel. I don't know who the person who wrote the manga, but he obviously changed some stuff in there too, from what I've heard.
Still Android side.
You are definitely from the future, sent back to kill John Connor.
I'm sorry, you sound really robotic right now, Sasuke.
Maybe you should just try downloading more hentai. See how that works.
Is somebody using Netflix?
Somebody on Facebook. I mean, the second episode. The second episode, this is where we get to meet everyone's favorite Raftalia, who makes everyone sexually confused. Because you'll see.
I mean, I wasn't. I was more.
Well, I mean, you're not sexually confused at this point because she's 12, but.
Oh, because what? She's a he.
No, she's a she. You'll see.
Oh,
you'll see.
She gets the feels for our main character, who's 10 years older.
What did you see the opening? Did you see the opening?
I mean, yeah, he bought her, and
the opening where it plays this thing.
Like they get, it looks like they get older. It looks like she got older.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave that out.
Like, does she age faster than he does?
You'll know by next episode. You'll know by next episode what happens.
She does.
I'm not gonna say you're right, but you're definitely not right. So he chooses. Yeah, Satsuki alive.
I might be a robot.
No, you sound good.
You sound kind of robotish.
No, talk again. Talk again. Please.
Android 20.
No, you sound good.
I don't know. Umi silence tells me something different.
I'm just waiting for you to get to start talking some.
He just wants to yell shut the fuck up.
I just want to yell shut the fuck up so bad.
Episode 2, Trying to remember exact. Oh yeah.
Raffi.
Oh,
It's an episode dedicated to Raftalia.
yeah. I'm gonna just call her Raph. I think that's easy.
They call her
Uh,
Raffi in the manga, so.
okay, I can do
Do they call
Raffy.
her Raffy Taffy?
Oh God, that sounded so
Wait, I didn't. What?
good.
Hold on.
You guys didn't catch that.
What'd
You
you
guys
say?
didn't catch that.
What did you say,
I didn't say
Satsuki?
anything. I said nothing.
Lolicon?
Get it in the.
She's a
I said
raccoon
nothing.
girl.
I said nothing. Uh,
Poor little
but
thing.
yeah, because I was going over my issues with my review of this show, and one of my issues was that Nafumi's character changed so subtly. Like I said, I like where he ended up in the black sheet, but the process. Um, but one thing I really didn't like was the fact that he was just like so mean to I mean, like the shopkeepers, I understand because they tried to like cheat him. I was like, okay, cool. But it was like a hatred towards everybody he saw. And then he was going to buy the slave, and I was like, okay, because on one hand, I get it because he needs to do it or he's not going to survive since he has no offensive capabilities. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, you went from a dude who was like, just fucking playing video games on your computer, and now you're like this evil motherfucker. It was like a drastic change. But I like the fact that even though he was like cold hearted, he still had a soft spot for Raffi. I like that.
Yeah,
I
I agree with that.
So they address this, so I can't talk about this, about your issues with his character development, but what I can say is I don't necessarily disagree with you in the fact that, yeah, he goes immediately to a hard ass who's just mean to everybody, but I guess how I ration that is he was literally outcasted by every single person in the kingdom. No one in that kingdom believed him. He was walking out on the streets. People were saying stuff about him. Even when he got Raftalia, people were thinking this guy is got this slave girl just so he can sexually abuse this little girl. I would be on the defense too. I would be a little bit of a hard ass. I would. But I get that there is no transition scene where he's like he's not trying to still reason with people. It's just immediately hard ass. But
I mean,
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's not like because I like the fact that he's like that. It's just I don't know because it happened in one episode. I was just like, yo, what happened? Who are you?
It's the same way with the manga, which I read, which once again is different than the light novel in some ways. It's written by a different person. There are things that are in the manga that aren't in the light novel. Things like a big T-Rex, which won't be in this anime. I can guarantee you.
there's a T-Rex.
There is at some point. There is a giant T-Rex.
It has to be in the anime.
It's not.
Aww.
It's extra content in the manga. It's not in the light novels, which is what this is based off of. Maybe an OVA in the future, but I don't know. What did you guys think about this little raccoon slave girl?
I didn't think she was terrible. I mean, it's understandable. Typical, parents died while she was young, so she has to kind of fend for herself. It looks like she's been abused. She was a slave and had been through a lot. And in a way, what's the main character's name again? Shizu?
Not for me.
Damn, I was so off. Nafumi is who's Shizu?
Shizu's from Slime Daddy. That's
freak.
That's Horn.
That's who that is.
That's Girl with the Mask.
That's right. My bad. But Hifumi is basically trying to break her of being this scared little girl, and I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So I don't have any quarrels or problems with her.
This whole episode is basically like we get a couple scenes with Raffi just being very shy and coy and not sure of the situation, not knowing who Naofumi really is, and he's really like a mentor to her in a sense. You know, he's trying to guide her to be like this stronger person, which is what I really like about this. One of the cool things about early Shield Hero is he's kind of like a father to her in a lot of ways. It's a cool little story.
Until
They fuck. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I didn't get that far. And I don't think we will get that far in the anime to figure out. So,
isn't it like 24 episodes?
It is, but it's a very long light novel.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it finished?
I believe so. If not, it should be close.
Wow.
It would be really hard to bang girls with that shield. I'm just throwing that out there. He can't take the shit off.
I'm the Shield Hero. Well, okay.
I could just see that as like time to put this down my pants. Oh, I can't get down my pants.
Also, did people find the blood in this episode when Raffi goes to stab the dog, two-headed dog thing? Did anyone find the blood a little bit cartoonish and a little too much?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of spurting everywhere like a Tarantino flick. So, I mean, I guess I'm just used to that, but I don't know.
It's like a faucet.
It's a demon dog. Who's to say how fast a demon dog bleeds? I mean, I don't know.
That's true. Their body pressure is insane.
I mean, if that was a person, I don't know. Even then, I would kind of question it because, like, I think if you like swing a sword fast enough, you can literally do that to a body. But anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, I how are you just? Do you guys like this show in general?
I do.
I didn't know what to think of it at first. I was like, oh, good, another hour-long episode. Here we go. And then when I actually sat down and watched it, like I said, I liked the whole twist of the girl playing him, and when she did that, you know, went from being sad to being so like twisted and mean, and just does that thing with her eye, sticks her tongue out. I'm like,
she's such a bitch. She's such a bitch.
Right then and there, I wanted to leap through my computer screen and be like, "Die, bitch, die!"
Yeah, no, it made me ill when I first read it because I was like, "Oh my god."
Because you feel bad for the guy. He really trusted her, and then all of a sudden that happened. I'm like, dude, I feel bad for you, but this in a way kind of was a good experience for him because now he knows really not to trust anybody. So he kind of has that hardened attitude, and he's like, okay, I'm not going to trust you. He has balls biting him, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, so that's cool. They didn't talk about this. I think they will next episode, but he just has constantly. He's such a hard ass that he has little balloons biting onto him. That's his weapon. His monsters.
What were we gonna say, Sasuke?
I really hated the other heroes. I don't know.
Spear
I
Hero.
mean,
it's goddamn Spear Hero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he got a spinoff.
He's the worst.
He did.
Yeah, he did. He got his own spinoff story. Don't know why. It'd probably make me really angry, but
out of all the people, he got a spinoff.
I would have loved it if. Oh well, I don't know. I'm okay. I'm just gonna ask. What are you guys gonna get this one? A pass or a kill? Because I'm gonna end up spoiling something if I keep talking.
We are passing.
I'll pass it.
I gotta kill this one, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Pass
I was gonna say, are you trying to confuse me?
Nope, I'm passing this one. Speaking of passes to different places, we're gonna go to a place they call Promised Neverland. See, it worked out. It worked out eventually.
What a wonderful segue.
Well, episode 2, 131045. That's not the episode we were on. That is the name of the episode is 131045. Emma and what's the guy's name? Norman?
Yeah, Norman, and then there's Ray.
Emma and Norman figure out they're graded by their age. Younger is better. They then go to observe the wall, which is outside of the gate that they're told not to go past. As they go back, a child named Nyla gets lost, and Mama uses her weird little watch thing. Turns out it's a tracking device to find this girl. The Mama, we'll talk about that in a moment, but Mama suspects them of finding the wall. But, they put up their poker face. Then Ray follows them out back when they go back out to the wall. Then they agree to help everyone. And then at the end, Sister Crone and Carol, a little baby, are introduced. Wow. Wow. That first episode, the ending to it, I knew something crazy alien shit was going to happen. I just knew it. I could feel the alien stuff creeping up. But to be cattle for them, that was crazy. It makes me think of like what this actual world is like. My prevailing theory is that they're not actually like in a normal, at the very least, a normal planet or Earth, or even on planet Earth. They're on an alien planet somewhere, and it's like it's regular for these species to eat humans. It's like eating cows for us, except for these are sentient, creatures that they're eating. I don't even think this is on Earth. I think this is just normal. I think once they get out the wall, they're gonna figure out this is the way the world is like. There's nothing they can do.
I think when it comes to this anime, this one had the best first episode I've seen out of any anime. It's
ever.
Of this season, definitely. It hooked me so well. What I really like about this show is the fact that it's very, what am I trying to say? Like, it's very reserved in a way. It's just
slower paced.
Very slow pace, and
it's like a horror film kind of pace to it. Actually,
yeah, it's got that horror feel to it, and I did not expect that twist whatsoever. I know Sasuke said he read this manga and all that good stuff, but I went into it not knowing a single thing about it, and it shows a lot, but it doesn't say a lot. Like, you can tell it's in the future because you saw the calendar, it said 2045, and it shows little nuances here and there of like what they do, and they all have name, like they have numbers on their neck. I'm like, wow, they have numbers on their neck. What is this? Then when you see that twist, all because, and it's like a normal thing. It's like, oh, she forgot her money, let's go get it. And all of a sudden you see that with the aliens, and she's dead, and they're gonna eat her. I'm like, what? They eat, like, this is something where they could honestly, if they wanted to, they could turn it into like a live action horror film. Like, the story is
they probably will. Hollywood's already looking at this. I can see Hollywood fucking it up. No, hopefully doing well, and making it a potentially really good show or movie, whatever they decide to do. Like, it's just that versatile where I think anybody can watch this, not just through anime eyes, but you can watch it through just regular viewing eyes. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that good. I was so captivated. The kids acted like children in a way, and I kind of gave a little sense that, because the older ones are smarter, so they maybe think a little bit differently, but the younger kids acted like younger kids. They cry and do all new. It was like, what's going on? It's a whole lot of confusion, whatever. But yeah, I'm in love with this show. This show
it's really good.
Has me on the edge of my seat whenever I watch it, and there hasn't been an anime that's done that. I don't remember the last time it did it. Actually, I don't know if it's
been
ever.
A long time for me.
I don't think an anime has ever done that. Maybe for me. I mean, it's not a show that. Granted, it's not a show that like when it comes out, I got to go watch it. It doesn't have that, I don't have that urgency to go out and view it right now, like I do like I do Boogiepop or Dororo. Boogiepop will explain later why why I say that. But like Promise, so good, man. When I watch it, I don't want to stop watching it. This, you're right. They could do a 10-episode live-action Netflix series on this and have every episode be an hour. And it'd be like House of Cards all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Like that feeling of like watching the first season of House of Cards and just wanting more of it. This could be like, it could be anything. I don't think it should be like, I don't think Lionsgate should get this and make a movie. Netflix needs to get this, and they need to make this thing. Because this would, you're right, it would be a great live action series.
Yeah, the fact that it's not a gore fest, it's not like a slasher type of thing. It's a very tense, very just the pacing, your heart's pounding, and the episodes, to me anyway, just go by so quick.
Right.
You're like, it's over.
It's got the pace of like a mild sprint, of where you're not sure if you want to be sprinting or not. Right? It's got that kind of feel to it, and because of that, the story doesn't unfold as quickly. Like what really has happened in the last 2 episodes? Like when you sit down and you think about it. Well, not much, but everything you see is integral to the next thing happening. And because of that, it's cohesive and it's smooth and it makes sense, and it's not a lot, technically speaking, but it adds up to a lot. And that's what counts.
Yeah, it's very you see like I said, you see a lot going on, and I like the fact that like the adults in a way aren't stupid, because they actually have been preparing if someone was to ever go over the wall. Oh, they have tracking devices in these kids. They have, all this other stuff. And now they're bringing in extra help, another maid.
Yeah, and these adults are creepy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sister Crone has this weird smile on her face that I don't trust.
Just with those eyes, just... Did you do something last night? Were you at the wall?
Do you want me to fucking beat you up, you little shithead?
Can I fanboy over Mother Isabella?
Mother is what?
What?
Mother Isabella. That's her name.
Yeah, fanboy, do it.
Oh God.
I love Mother Isabella.
Do you want her to beat you up? Sell you for me?
Maybe not that last part, but but just talking about some of the stuff she did in these 2 episodes, mind you, she hasn't said much at all, yet we're getting all this stuff from Norman's observations about how Mother Isabella really is. I mean, we know what she is. She's not, spoilers, she is not a good person. Because from her facial expression, and I don't know, I just love Mother Isabella because she's playing this mind game. I think the best part was when we see when she got one of the kids at her pocket, and she does. Oh, that was.
You're cutting out, Satsuki.
You're cutting out again, Satsuki.
Still cutting out.
Hold on. Say something again.
Words.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
What the? There's outside forces trying to make sure I don't.
Is it Mother Isabella?
Is it Mother?
It could be.
Is it Mama?
I'm fanboying over you, Mother. Like, what are you doing? I'm trying to help. But I like that scene where she just looks at her pocket watch in front of everybody, because that was a calculated move. That was a power move, just to let them know.
Oh, yeah.
She fucking knows. Dude, Norman's like, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's fine. And then Emma's like, but Norman, no, she's a mother.
And of course, Norman's saying that it's fine. And he has the hots for Emma.
That is the thing. And then Mother goes up to Emma and is like, Emma, did you go outside the fucking wall, Emma? do you want me to fucking kill you right now? Emma's like,
well,
no, mama.
I honestly think that she knows, but until
she totally
she
fucking
has
knows.
until she has 100% proof, she's not going to do anything because
it blows her cover.
it blows her cover. If she was to do anything in front of all of those other kids, all the other kids wouldn't do anything. So there's definitely a means to what she's doing, but the extra person that came in, I'm so curious to know what she's going to be doing. And
I know what
there's another kid?
Yeah, there is. Carol.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. A little kid. And the little kid is an adult in disguise.
Here is my new theory. It's still on planet Earth in 2045, but there was a great war that sent the America back to the Wild Wild West, and Arthur Morgan has to come and save these kids.
Jesus Christ.
Goddamn O'Driscolls, and them aliens are O'Driscolls now because of nuclear fallout.
I will neither confirm nor deny that theory.
When it comes to my
keep, Arthur.
When it comes to my theory, here's my theory. I don't know who that was, but I think that. All right, I'm just talking to myself. I think that there's going to be, they're going to try to escape, but they're not going to be able to have everyone escape. It's just going to be the main three. I think it's because, Ray's the only one honestly talking sense, because Ray is being 100% serious. He's saying, look, all three of us can escape. Not everyone can escape. But Emma has this hope in her heart, like, if we can just work together, everything will be fine. And I honestly think that's going to get squashed right away. And it's going to just show them that, this is a bleak and this is a very scary world. And you're not going to be able to save everybody. You couldn't save Bunny Girl. That's funny. You couldn't save, I can't remember her name, who died.
You can't save Bunny Girl either.
Connie,
thank you. You can't save Connie, and you can't save everyone else. The only thing you can do is save yourself. And I think that's what's going to happen in the future. They're going to finally escape, but it's just going to be them three.
Not unless Arthur Morgan comes to the rescue.
And there's not going to be Arthur Morgan.
I don't even like that game.
Chewing tobacco. That's just chewing tobacco. Is that lie? I don't know.
Just choose all those human children.
I wish I knew what you said, Sasuke. It sounded important.
I think he said the children are his tobacco.
Don't try to. I did not say that.
But now we have it in recording that you said that.
I don't understand. What is that? Like, what evidence? He said children are his tobacco. Gosh damn. Joke person joking. We caught him. He's joking. We caught him in the act of a joke.
That's it. I'm gonna blast you on Twitter. Hashtag ban Ben.
Ben. This show's awesome. What are you giving this?
That's another pass from me. I know we didn't really get to talk from Sasuke because he read it and everything. Is there anything else you wanted to kind of bring in, or you just gonna be chilling?
They did a good job of adapting the manga. It's at a good pace. I'll just say that.
You like the voices?
Oh yeah. Shit. Was it Ray? Yeah, Ray has Killua's voice actor from Hunter x Hunter.
Megumi Han. Megumi Han's awesome.
That person.
Yeah, Megumi Han. That's her name. That's who plays Gon.
I love it.
That's who she's known for. Is playing Gon.
Hey.
Okay, well, it's a pass from me.
Speaking of Gon,
does Sasuke pass?
Oh yeah, are we all passing this?
I am shit. This shit is not manga. Why the fuck? Why isn't it?
Oh god, he's gone mad.
I think he's saying he wants to pass it. I think. These goddamn O'Driscolls are ruining his internet.
I have Oh, bars. What's happening?
Oh my god, he lives in a microwave.
Welcome back, everybody.
Satsuki's passing this. Everything animated's passing this. I'm passing it. And by the way, when we were talking about Gon, because we got a good segue coming up. Speaking of Gon, I hope this anime doesn't become Gon. Talking about Boogiepop, my favorite anime to hate love. I gotta turn the page. Forgot to do that beforehand.
Let's see, crickets.
Boogiepop episode 4 versus Imaginator 1. Boogiepop is cool. I don't know about anything else in this show though.
Do you want
am I Robo?
No.
You sound good.
Robo Satsuki? It's coming soon. I'll upgrade.
Do you want to know what the first episode was in a nutshell?
She left.
No. Here's the first fucking episode. Here it is. Hi, I'm Boogiepop. I'm here to fight a monster. The monster's not here anymore, so I'm gonna leave. Bye.
And
That's the first episode. And I automatically wanted to ram my head into a wall.
God damn it.
I was like, you don't... Imagine if you did that in an action film where Sylvester Stallone's about to take out a whole squad of people. And he just decides, hey, man, I'm not going to do that. And then the movie just ends.
Adrian.
I mean, you would be upset too. Let's just talk on the roof the whole episode. And not do anything except talk about fighting a monster and not fight a monster.
I love this series. It's so good. I don't know what you guys are saying. This anime is so bad. It's good. You guys don't understand. She shows up and says she doesn't need to be there. And then she shows up again. And then she kills a villain at the episode 3. And episode 3 doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's crazy. It's like an acid trip. The girl eats people. She wants to create slaves. Why? Yeah. It's awesome. This show is amazing.
I think this show has broken the man we knew as SeaTactics. I don't know who the hell I'm talking to anymore.
Can we
This
get
show-
Goblin Slayer back?
This show is one of the worst paced series I have watched in a very long time. I would compare this to King's Game pacing. King's Game makes more sense than
Wow.
this, technically, because you kind of understand by the first episode what King's Game is. This, you don't understand a thing, and it's awesome. I don't know what's going on. This guy can see roses in people. Tell me that's not poetic, you guys. Tell me
It's
that's
not.
not poetic.
It's not.
Beautiful.
It's poetic. It's beautiful. Right, Satsuki? You know. And when that girl slits her throat and blood cartoonishly comes out because it's made by, that blood was made for, $5. They didn't even spend time on that blood. That blood is terrible. And he's holding the girl who is a drug dealer because the Imaginator killed the girl, and he's holding the rose, even though the rose wasn't there before because she was missing a rose. Oh my god.
What does that even mean?
This series is awesome.
I think that guy kissed his sister. I'm not even sure. I don't know.
It was his neighbor, I believe.
That guy.
Why did she call him Nissan or some shit?
But she uses some it's like when the kid in Karakuri Circus is like Narumi Nissan. It's it's like if I called everything animated my brother from another mother. Same thing.
Huh. Stuff was bleeding out of that woman's eyes. Blue stuff out of her eyes for some reason.
Listen.
Let me listen. You guys don't understand Boogiepop. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Don't, and that's why I love it.
Ugh.
Boogiepop is a sensation. Pretty much what we got in the
Sensation in my
first
pants.
I'm
first
sweating.
3 episodes. We are building up to this just beautiful conclusion where we basically have
I agree, man. 100%.
we have somebody getting eaten. We have this guy who's evil. Why is he evil? I don't fucking know.
Nope, no one knows.
We have this white-haired guy named Echoes who is judging humanity, and based on like two people he met that were nice, he said, "All right, humanity, I'll let you guys slide. I won't fuck up everything."
Just two people. That's what it
Yeah,
took.
basically, he was like, "Okay, you guys are all right, I guess." And just imagine if he would have met like, oh god, if he would have just met just two people who had a bad day, like he just ran into them, like bumped into them, and they were like, "Hey, fuck you," and they tried to start a fight, then all of humanity would have been done. But we have people taking blue drugs, cool, bleeding eyes, slaves,
Don't they die and come back for some reason?
uh, yeah, maybe, no, yeah, maybe,
Or am I thinking someone else died and they all look the same?
that's another thing. Why do these characters look so similar? I thought the guy from the first episode, his name was like Takeda. We don't like. I'm saying his name, but it doesn't mean anything because we don't know who he is.
Asukai, the guy from the episode 4. That's his name. His name is Asukai.
No, from episode 1.
The guy who's in love with Boogiepop, not
yeah.
Who's going out with the girl that Boogiepop uses as her vessel, its vessel. Yo, this show is fucking awesome. I don't know why you guys hate it. It's great.
I hate it.
It's so good.
Nothing's happening.
Dare I say, this is modern day Evangelion. This is modern day Berserk. We have really, this is hitting the pinnacle, you guys. We're talking Full Metal Alchemist. Not the original Brotherhood, guys. Brotherhood. This is
Do you want to hear my notes?
This is one of the greatest.
I want to hear the notes.
Guys, this is one of the greatest anime ever made. And the fact that you guys don't realize it just shows.
Someone go over there and slap him. He's completely out of his mind.
Listen to it. This was a fucking cluster. I don't know what I... Listen, this is what I have. I mean, my writing is just a cluster in general, but this is what I wrote down to remember people's, like, their names and how they look. Like, I wrote Takeda equals MC, but he's not even the main character. I thought, based on the first episode, he's the main character.
There is no main character. Everyone's
this
the main
like a
character.
Bacano ripoff.
Yeah, Bacano. This show wishes it could be Bacano.
I wrote Kirima Nagi, quotations killer, get suspended on purpose. I wrote Kirima Seichi, author of book. I wrote Kyoko, girl getting her ass whooped. I don't know. I put Akiko, the drug dealer. She's dead. Kinoshita, glasses girl. Manticore equals man eater. Echoes equals white-haired guy from space. Satomi-kun equals evil guy. Yeah. And Kami Kishiro equals brown-haired girl who helped Echoes. These are my notes.
You guys.
That was accurate notes, by the way.
You guys.
Thank you.
This anime. 10 out of 10, right?
No, you're on something. You're trolling hardcore.
You're on the blue drugs or whatever. I don't know.
At the end of the episode, in all seriousness, there's this girl who wants to commit suicide. For some reason, it's just happening. Why not? Throw it in there. See how it plays out.
Why?
And Boogiepop shows up and is like, "Don't do it. Why are you doing it? Don't do it." And then the girl's like, "Are you Boogiepop?" To which I'm like, "How does she know that's Boogiepop? Isn't that her like classmate? Don't they go to the same school? Shouldn't she go, 'It's you, person'?"
Or who the fuck are you?
Oh, she says, "I am a reaper." Like, what?
Yeah. Well, take me away, Reaper.
And then after she's like, she doesn't want to do it. Boogiepop goes, "You're not worth it anyways," and just walks off.
See what I mean?
Anime. I love
See
this
what I
anime.
mean? They don't go through anything. They almost do it, and then they go, let's just chill in the background for a minute, and never go back.
But I don't know what's happening.
I have no idea either.
Me neither.
I don't know what this show's about. I don't know what it's trying to be. I don't know what it's trying to do. I don't know if there's any meaning to any of this. I don't know. But what I do know is that Boogiepop is one of the worst adaptations I have ever seen. One of the worst.
Yeah.
And I know I'm about to ask the question. I'm going to say, what are you guys going to give this? And you guys are going to say kill. But I urge you to think a moment. Think rationally.
Kill.
This is entertaining. This is beautiful. It's terrible on a different level, which has never been experienced before. Make the right decision. Make the right decision. I am passing this anime.
I can understand entertainment for the sake of, like, it's so bad it's funny. But this is just bad. You know what I mean? It's not even to the point where you're like, that is so great. Look at her getting strung up and have an arrow through her head. I love it. Why didn't this happen before? But no, I cannot watch another episode of this god awful show. Killing it.
I'm getting deja vu. When we first started this, we had a show by the name of Reride D. We don't know the full name.
I knew you guys were going to bring up that. I knew it.
We watched 4 episodes of it because it launched with 4 episodes. We watched all 4 of those episodes and we decided, no. Why? The story was convoluted and the uninteresting. It was mostly because it wasn't that interesting. All right. This show is confusing, and I'm all for bad shows that are entertaining. I sat through my whole shoujo site. I sat through a lot of bad anime just because, one, I'm not a quitter. Mama didn't raise no bitch, so I finished shows. But I'm not all shows, but I can't do it. I can't do it. This ain't worth my time. I'm already dying from what. Listen, we are watching 6 anime right now. Game of Thrones is coming.
Hell yeah.
I have to. What? I was watching something else. I'm trying to watch some new Netflix series. Listen, we done. We have to kill this. Spare me the time and the effort. We have to kill this.
It's a sad day. It is. Sad day it is. Boogiepop is now dead.
It doesn't deserve a song.
Okay.
Cut the music.
Cut the music.
It's like a wrestling. Cut the music. I got something to say.
So that's it for the main show. Now let's spend a couple minutes on the Community King of Anime vote. This is something I decided to do this season. I was about to say semester. That's a weird thing to say. Let's just call it semester. Let's just do it. This semester, we decided to do this new thing where we just we let you guys decide what anime you guys want to watch, and then you guys can pick to vote or kill. Only it works the same way. Only 1 kill per week. So I'm going to read the results. We start with That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. There were 16 responses. 31.3% wanted to pass this show. 68.8% wanted to kill this show. That shows how different the community is to what our personal tastes are, because that's over half of people wanted Slime Daddy dead.
What?
Wow. You can't kill Slime Daddy.
You can't.
You can't. You literally can't.
He's unkillable.
Unkillable. Promise Neverland with 15 responses. 86.7% wanted to pass it. 13.3% wanted to kill it. So far, it seems that Slime Daddy's in a little bit of trouble. With 14 responses, was Mob Psycho 102, 92.9% passed it, 7.1% wanted to kill it. Dororo, 92% pass, 7% kill.
Ooh.
Boogiepop won Nanorarada, 14 responses, an outstanding 92.9% of people wanted this thing dead. 7% wanted to pass it.
The smart people.
Good job, voter people. Except for the
The Rising of the Shield Hero, 14 responses, 78% of people wanted it dead. 21% of people wanted to pass it.
Huh.
With 14
That's
responses.
surprising.
Yeah, that is surprising.
It keeps going. Sword Art Online Alicization, 14 responses. 19% wanted it killed. 7% wanted to pass. And with Indro, 14 responses. 78.6% wanted it killed. 21.4%. Since Sword Art and Boogiepop tied, and the next poll that will go up next Friday, there will be a question. Out of these two, which one do you want killed? And the one with the most votes will be killed officially.
Oh my God, that would be so poetic if Boogiepop gets killed on both platforms.
If
That is just
would.
like
If there's a
you
tie,
kill two birds with one stone,
if there's
or
a
with
tie,
one string, or whatever the fuck.
if there's a
Boogiepop
tie,
kills
they're both
birds.
dead. That's the way it goes. I also asked the question, what anime had the best episode this week?
Ooh.
Well, some of these didn't even get a vote. Someone voted Indro. One person
what the
voted
hell is
Indro.
Indro?
I have no idea. Shield Hero got two votes. Well, by the way, 17 responses. Dororo got 3 responses. Mob Psycho with 5 responses, the second most, and the winner with Promise Neverland at 6.
Nice.
So people have chosen. Promise Neverland had the best episode this week. What do you guys think about those responses?
With the recent question, I don't know. It's either out of the Promised Neverland or Dororo. I'm not sure.
I wonder why
I'm gonna have
somebody...
to.
Go ahead.
I have to give it to Dororo.
I wonder why so many people hated the Shield Hero.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not. Put down in the comments what you guys thought about Shield Hero, because that's an interesting one.
The fact that
Yeah.
78's of people that just wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Do they know something that we don't know?
I don't. Yeah, I thought it was.
Because it's based off a manga.
It's
Like,
based off a light novel.
Sorry, light novel. Is the light novel terrible?
No, it's pretty well received. It makes more sense than SAO does a lot of the times. So
I definitely gotta agree with that. And those 2 episodes alone
yeah,
already makes more sense than Sword Art Online. No cousins, not yet anyway.
No, there's no incest in Shield Hero.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Just raccoon fetishes.
You
Is
don't
that in later
know-
episode?
You don't even know the bit of it.
I prefer Fox Gods, but that's just me.
Well, I mean, Horo was the original. Yeah, I don't even know what Indro is. So see that get a 78.6% kill makes sense. I don't know.
Andro.
SAO. I don't
look it up.
So people voted for these things. A lot of people did, and most of them have over 50% kill. So I don't know what's going on there.
People just hate life, I guess.
Like,
Fuck anime.
the one with Slime
That's
Daddy
why.
doesn't make sense either. I don't know why people want Slime Daddy dead. It is a
Yeah.
fine show.
That to me is strange too. There hasn't been a single episode. There's Andro, by the way. There hasn't been a single episode in which I said to myself, you know what? Fuck Slime Daddy. I like every episode.
I've liked every episode of Slime Daddy. I thought it's perfectly fine. SEL accusation, I can get that. It's a lot of exposition dumps. A lot. And the stuff that's good is good, but you know, SAO is what it is. But Shield Hero 78? That just doesn't make sense.
I can tell why this show's terrible. The intro.
What is it
God.
about?
It's about magical girls dressing up and fighting demons.
Huh.
That sounds awesome.
Satsuki
Oh,
has
never
me.
mind.
You were the one vote.
Never mind. I'm looking at the characters right now.
Actually,
Never mind.
3
This
people
looks like
voted to pass
lolly
it.
business.
Oh wait, I can see. So 11 people voted to kill Rising of the Shield Hero. 3 voted to pass it, and it got like 16, or I don't remember the number actually. Well, I can actually check. So 12 people voted for Slime Daddy to be on the list. 12 people voted for Neverland, 11 for Mob Psycho, 10 for Dororo, 9 for Boogiepop, 7 for Shield Hero, 6 for SAO, and 6 for Endro. So something's not adding up here.
Somebody's fixing the numbers.
Somebody's fixing the numbers. Who could it be? Satsuki?
I'm not good with numbers.
Oh, see,
So-
you're the one in charge of it there, SeaTactics.
Well, we've just gone over time by like 1 minute, so shout yourselves out. Let's go everything animated first. Shout yourself out, everything animated.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is me, Everything Animated. I'm finally officially back in the YouTube game. I'm finally doing this podcast thing by myself. I'm finally making some videos by myself. As if you're a subscriber to me, you would see that. Because in the past, I had lots of help from SeaTactics, which has been nothing but a great help, and I truly appreciate it, as I always said to him. But now I figured things out on my own, and I'm going to do the best I can to bringing you the content that I need. Or not that I need, but that you guys want. That I need, I guess. I don't know. But, so get ready for that in the future, and thanks for all you for staying.
Satsuki, shout yourself out.
I am Satsuki the Savage. I am continuing my quest not only on YouTube to make really bad videos, such as a Yamcha versus Yohane video coming soon.
Oh, I can't wait.
That video will be really, really just bottom of the barrel, type of material. But that's what I do. I am continuing my detective work on SeaTactics because I believe he is a lolicon.
Not true. It was a typo.
It is speculation at this point because I do not have enough definitive evidence to put him behind bars. But the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
I would never bang Yu Koito.
I'm not so sure of that. But as I keep finding out more information, if you just see one day SeaTactics does not make any videos, you know why.
Oh, god damn it. I'm the SeaTactics, and I'm not a lolicon, and I do not approve Satsuki's message at all.
That's fine.
I
That's fine.
would never bang Yu Koito. I also have a YouTube channel, which you're on right now, so subscribe to it if you haven't already. So yeah, have fun watching anime, guys. Bye.
Johnny.
Later.